Okay, my friends. So today, and welcome back, and hello, and goodbye, and all that. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, uh, today I have a quick question for you guys. We have a lot of conservative people who continue touting or saying that, oh, we gotta get things back the way they were. We want to go back to, a better America the way it was before. And I'll indulge for a moment these thoughts. When we used to be able to run, from house to house, or we'd run across. I'd start, let's say, downtown El Paso and run all the way to Sunset. And somewhere along the line, I'd get tired or I'd get thirsty, and I'd see a house with a hose outside. I'd go open up the water, drink water from there, close it, and then keep on going. Nobody had a problem. Eh, we used to play outside. We used to have basketball games and all of these things. But people romanticize, these ideas of back when you would dance to Redwood or Redbone, was it? Anyways, ZZ Top, Alice Cooper, and you go to the concerts and you'd be there, and uh, there were no fights, nobody was afraid of being shot at, etc. The question that nobody, or the things that nobody remembers, is that number one, we only had 3 channels in television. You had no entertainment once the morning cartoons were gone, which was not bad. You'd go out and play. But then, in these 3 channels, you had news given to you, and you had no way to verify whether they were true or not. There was no, the advantage that we have of today of being able to go to Twitter or any social media and find out, oh, hey, they're lying to us. The people from Gaza do not have nuclear weapons. The ones with nuclear weapons are the Israelis. And that's fine. We're not going to argue the Israel conflict. It's just we are able today to get a better picture of what's going on in the world. It's not that Russia just tripped over Ukraine. Is they want to take it over, and we can see from the soldiers their reports what's going on. So we have a better picture of what the world is around us, and we have more power. We are empowered to do a little bit more to motivate our politicians to do what's right. We used to have situations, and I know this because I saw it. A woman would get raped. She'd walk into the police station. The police would be like, ha ha, well, hey, it serves you right. Why you walk in the street at night? Instead of, hey, let's go see who is raping, because if it happened to her, it could happen to your daughter or to your wife as well. Now we're aware of it, because back then everybody was too afraid to speak. Everybody was too, no, don't say anything. The priests would go, and not just the priests, politicians, anybody in power would go around and abuse children almost forever, untouchable, because everybody was afraid to say anything. Let's not stir the nest up. Well, we learned to stir the nest up. What's wrong with that? Why do you want to go back to a time where everybody was kept quiet, but people were being abused, people were being hurt, people were being killed, and Nobody would say anything. And those that were being hurt didn't know what to do because they didn't have any means. The news didn't publish except what was good for their viewership. So let's understand that if not for the woke, if not for the people that are progressive, we would still be living back in the caves, trying to draw little numbers with a stone on top of another stone. Because that's conservatism, that's what it is. It's people who are afraid about the new things. And they're constantly trying to, well, let's go back to the way it was before. Well, let's not. How about we realize where we're living today and just try to make it better? You know, that would be a slogan I could fall behind, you know. And not, things like, make America great again. When was it that great? I've been here since 1959 and I've been seeing everything and it's been getting better. Yesterday was never better than today. Today is always better than yesterday. Is yesterday melancholic? Yes, because yesterday I was 20 and I had a lot more energy and I could do flips and back flips and front flips and I would fall off of a moving car and I just shake myself off and get up and do it again. Now I fall off of the second step and I'm waiting for 911 to pick me up, you know, because I am not as strong as I used to be. See, that appeals to the older generation. And the new generation, they fall for the, I've heard the oldies and I've heard that it was better. It wasn't. It wasn't. We were better. We were stronger. You, the young people, will be stronger, and at some point you will get weaker. Don't commit the same mistake that this generation is making about, making a whole melancholy about how, no, it wasn't better. And we were younger, that's all it is. And when we were younger, we felt stronger. We felt capable of conquering the world. Now the world's moving a lot faster than we do. And many of us are confused and are going into our old age kicking and screaming. I don't want to go. It's okay. The world's going to seem like it's moving faster, but the kids got it handled. They will go ahead and take over. We can let go. They'll make mistakes. Yes, like we did. But America and the world is getting better. We're just going through the same fears that our grandfathers and our grandmothers were going through. I remember 1960s, 1970s. Oh, the devil music. If you play it backwards, you can hear the devil speak. Why would you play the record backwards? Why? Only a demented person would do that. And yes, in the old age, a lot of people start getting dementia, start seeing ghosts in the walls because they're afraid. We get afraid because we're weaker. We see things, we're like, I'm not going into this alley because there could be people waiting for me. When I was 20, I used to run in and out of the alley all the time. I don't anymore. Because now I know that if I go in there, I can't run out as fast as I used to. So now I tell everybody, don't go into the alley. Alley is bad. Why? So I won't feel bad that I'm the only one not going into the alley. But come on, guys. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. Being woke, being progressive, is the only way the world gets better. Going back doesn't get better. Okay? We lose rights. We lose understanding. We deny science. I mean, who would go back to, let's have a temple for Zeus and let's hope Zeus doesn't strike you down. No, it's not Zeus, it's lightning, and we learned it. But yeah, there were people in the time that were like, no, don't knock down Zeus' temple because then Zeus is going to get upset and the world will end. Well, guess what happened? Nothing. And on the other hand, we learned a lot. We got wiser. We got better as a society. Is that generation still here? No, they're gone. And so will we. And we got to let this generation be progressive, be woke, lead with their minds, with their science, not with our fears of hoping that the past would come back somehow. It's not going to happen. We're just going to make this time horrible for these young people to remember us by. We don't want to do that. We want to help and glorify this generation and help them to move forward. Not with our, oh, you got to do it this way, you got to do it that way. No. We already put the essence on how to drive. Now let's let them drive and get out of the way. Stop trying to put stupid ideas, that, oh yeah, they're browning. No, nobody's browning anything. The world is mixing because people are moving around. As people move around, there's more of different people in different places. People fall in love with each other, and that's normal. Okay? There's no gay people taking over either. So let's get our fears back and let's let this generation live. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I was hoping to make this a little bit shorter. I hope I did. And I will see you on the next one.